How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. RJ here. Today I'm going to review this outdoor floodlight that is said to be IP65 waterproof. This package came in this condition and I have already opened it once, but I wanted to show you guys how it came out of the box. It includes one wall charger, the metal legs, the package also includes three 18-16-50 rechargeable batteries. Although it's very light, the three of them combined weighs less than two AA batteries from a worthy brand. And we have the floodlight itself. It's covered in clear plastic and there's nothing more in the box but this foam cushion. Let's open it up. You can see a yellow floodlight. Here's the metal handle covered with foam handles. The handle feels very sturdy, although the floodlight itself is plastic. Here's the power button with satisfying clicks, although as we can see we have a problem. It's sticking out of its hole. The back of the floodlight has an aluminum heatsink, and the front is clear plastic cover. There's no rubber sealing as I can see from the sides, and this metal bracket will be used to hold down the legs. The back battery cover is attached using plastic clips, and the cover doesn't have rubber seals as well. Even the back has no rubber seals. Even the battery case has no rubber seals. And this is where we put the three 18-650 batteries. Let's test it out. You don't need to cover for the floodlights to work. Even though the power button is sticking out, it still works. So there are three modes: bright, very bright, and red and blue flashing. The package came with one broken LED, which is very disappointing since I waited more than a week for this. Full disclosure, I bought this product online through Lazada with my own money. At the top, you can also see the charging port. At least this one has a rubber seal that covers the charging port. Although I doubt this will be enough to waterproof. Also, the included wall charger has some rattling inside, and this came out of the box. Let's test the charger out. The green light shines when it is connected, and the red light shines when it is powered in. I'm guessing this will indicate if it's full charge. And the unit can still be used even when charging. Covering up the batteries. It's very hard to cover up the batteries with one hand. And even though the two clips are fastened together, the battery cover slides up and down a little bit, which is definitely not good for waterproofing. Here we have the metal legs. The legs are sturdy enough, and the threads are okay. It also comes with a metal washer inside. It's hard to film with one hand and put stuff together in the other. Here we can swivel the floodlight, and we can also tilt it up and down and loosen it up with this screw. I turned off all the lights and closed off all the curtains, so you can see the brightness in a dimly lit room. With the wall charger as the model, I have the low and the high, and also the flashing. Next, I went outside to test the floodlight on nighttime conditions. Here we have the low. Here's the bright, and here's the red and blue. My phone camera is not very good in low light conditions, but as you can see, the floodlight does well enough, but not as well as it was advertised. The farthest post on the right with the gate is about 30 feet or about 10 meters. It's raining, but don't worry, the floodlight is under an umbrella. I doubt that the IP65 rating is true. Here we have the Lazada page for the products that I just reviewed, which is the Nexlux waterproof 3-color LED floodlight portable rechargeable outdoor work light international. Wow, that's a mouthful. So as you can see, the advertised picture is not as bright as what we've experienced, although one factor is that my camera is bad in low light conditions. But still do not suggest buying this product for the fact that it's not really waterproof, which is actually one of their main product line, which is the first word on their title, which is waterproof. So I suggest you avoid this seller for selling a misleading product. Although in fairness to them, the pictures here that they uploaded is very similar to the one that I received. But of course, this one has a good power button, which mine does not have. And for the money that you'll be spending, I doubt that this will last long. I'm not confident to even put it in light rain. There's no rubber seals around it to protect it and to stop water from coming in. So I do not suggest anyone to buy from this guy or from this seller. Even if it's on sale, I do not suggest it. The price is not worth the item that you will be receiving, especially since it will be just a glorified flashlight without waterproofing. If you really want to have a flashlight that works but is not waterproof, I suggest that you buy this one. I bought this one at the same time as the Nexlux one because I wanted an indoor flashlight for emergency purposes. And this one costs a third of what the Nexlux costs. Watch on if you want to see the review for this one. Here we have the handheld flashlight that I was talking about. It's just about as big as the front of the other floodlight. It has a solar panel at the back and the button and the charging port at the back as well. There's three modes. We have the bright, the normal, and the yellow light. It also has a snapping handle where it just snaps in place, and it's sturdy enough that it can hold its own weight, and you can also hook it to some other places. Now I put it beside the window where there's sunlight but not direct sunlight. There's an LED indicator where it says it's charging. So as you can see here, so here's the night test, here's the bright one, here's the low one, although there's a car running by, and here's the yellow one. The bright one is almost as bright as the floodlight before, although it's not as bright. The low one is really low, and the yellow one is okay. In conclusion, if you're looking for a rechargeable emergency light, this one is hard to beat. Although it's not waterproof, and the light is not as bright as the Nexlux one, the price that you can buy it from, especially if it's on sale or if you have a voucher, it's really hard to beat. Especially since also that the Nexlux one is not really waterproof. So if you compare them price to price, this one is very bad value, borderline into cheap or scam territory. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope this review was helpful. I hope this helped you in saving money and of course saving in frustration, because waiting for 7 days for something just to send it back is very, very irritating. Don't forget to subscribe, because what's next is I'll be reviewing this one. This seems to be the same as the Nexlux one. However, there's some key differences like this plastic cover on the power button. So I hope this one is better value, and someone recommended this to me, so I'll test it out and make a review once this gets delivered. So stay subscribed for that. Thanks for watching. Bye!